And it all adds up to one thing. You're getting on that plane with Victor where you belong. But I can't go on. Now you've got to listen to me. Inside of us, we both know you belong with Victor. You're part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. If that plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but still, for the rest of your life. What about that?
'Cause The creation of life. Weeks 1 to 2, conception and early development. The journey of fetal development begins with conception when a sperm cell fertilizes an egg cell, resulting in a zygote. This zygote contains all the genetic information needed to create a unique individual. Over the next few days, the zygote undergoes multiple cell divisions, forming a blastocyst. Weeks 3 to 4, formation of the circulatory system and spine. During the third week, the blastocyst attaches itself to the uterine wall, a process known as implantation. Cells within the blastocyst start differentiating into 3 primary germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. Ectoderm, this layer eventually gives rise to the nervous system, including the brain and spinal cord. The neural plate, which will become the brain and spinal cord, begins to form. Mesoderm, this layer is responsible for the development of the circulatory system and the spine. The notochord, a flexible rod-like structure, develops, which will later serve as the basis for the spine. Weeks 5 to 8, brain development. During the 5th week, the neural plate folds, forming the neural tube. The neural tube eventually differentiates into the brain and spinal cord. At this stage, the brain is still in its early stages of development and consists of 3 primary regions: the forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Forebrain, this region will develop into the cerebrum, which is responsible for higher cognitive functions, such as thinking, memory, and problem-solving. Midbrain, the midbrain controls various reflexes and eye movement. 3. Hindbrain, this region will eventually form the cerebellum, which coordinates motor functions, and the brainstem, which controls essential functions like breathing and heartbeat. Weeks 9 to 12, circulatory system development. During this period, the circulatory system continues to develop. The heart, which began as a simple tube, now starts to divide into 4 chambers, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. The fetal heart begins to beat, and the circulatory system starts supplying the growing fetus with oxygen and nutrients via the placenta. Weeks 13 to 24, fetal growth and brain maturation. During the 2nd trimester, the fetus experiences rapid growth and maturation. The brain continues to develop, with the formation of gyri and sulci, the folds and grooves of the brain. Neurons multiply rapidly, forming billions of connections, and the fetal brain becomes more complex. Weeks 25 to 40, late development. During the 3rd trimester, the brain, circulatory system, and spine continue to mature. Brain, the cerebral cortex, responsible for advanced cognitive functions, continues to develop. This development includes the formation of specific brain regions for different functions. Circulatory system, the fetal heart becomes more efficient at pumping blood, and the circulatory system undergoes further refinement. Spine, the notochord transforms into the vertebral column or spine. The spinal cord within it becomes more specialized, and the development of spinal nerves progresses. Birth, transition to independent life. At around 40 weeks, the fetus is considered full term and is ready for birth. During childbirth, the baby passes through the birth canal, which can help further stimulate lung development and the circulatory system's adaptation to air breathing. After birth, the baby's lungs start functioning, and the circulatory system transitions from being dependent on the placenta to functioning independently.
You belong with Victor. You're part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. If that plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but still, for the rest of your life. What about that?
'Cause
Life is a miracle. You told me not to say goodbye, even if I wanted to. You told me that I'm not alright, even if I was for you. I told you that I gotta go. I told you it's for me and you. I told you not to call me, that we have to start on something new. 'Cause life is a miracle.